The 4th annual Guy B. Lewis Award to be given out this year. And to help us preview who exactly is going to be up for this award, we have Matt Malatesta from Vype.com and the godfather of high school hoops in Houston, Texas, Jim Hicks from RCSSports.com. Matt, let's talk about some of the guys that are back this year. You've got Samir Zahik, you got De'Aaron Fox, you got all those North Shore kids.
Well, I tell you what, I love Kerwin Roach and what he did over the summer. Samir Zahik is kind of the best big man in the city of Houston. De'Aaron Fox is the ticket. He's the biggest ticket in town. You've got to go check him out if you're a high school fan. He's a special guy. That's going to be a highly recruited guy in 2016.
Jim, let's talk about some of the new guys on the scene. Who are some of the players to watch this year that are on that Guy B. Lewis Award watch list?
Well, one for starters, we'll start with a 10th grader. That's a phenom, and that's Jared Vanderbilt. He's about 6'8". He goes to Victory Prep School. That's a charter, a local private school in the Houston area. This kid here is fun to watch. Another young kid, of course, Matt mentioned De'Aaron Fox, and De'Aaron Fox is definitely special to watch. Tell you what, some of you older guys, he reminds me of a former Coug, an 11th grade version of Rob Williams. Yeah, I said Rob Williams.
Wow.
Now, I'm telling you, this kid Fox is just that special. Going up to the 12th graders, you have such guys as he mentioned, Kerwin Roach. He's spectacular. He won the state championship in basketball and the triple jump. So this guy, he has some like extra kangaroo inside him somewhere. This kid, and he's special to watch. You have other kids, Galen Robinson. He's a point guard over at Westbury Christian. They won the TAP state championship as well. So these are just some of the guys to watch during the Houston area this year.
And let's talk about the defending champs, the North Shore Mustangs. How difficult do you think it's going to be for them to repeat this year?
It's going to be difficult because they got a bullseye on their back. They kind of came out of nowhere last year. And they also have a little bit of injury issue with Jeray Foster.
Yeah, Jerry Foster.
Yeah, Foster's banged up. He's going to SMU. He's going to sit out some time. So I think it's going to be tough for them. But I think that Coach David Green is the best coach in the city of Houston. He uses a long bench, and his pace of play is amazing. They press you up, and they're just very, very athletic. They're fun to watch as well.
Jim, we've seen Houston area teams try to repeat before. Willow Ridge, obviously, you had Yates has done it repeatedly. What do you think about this North Shore squad and their ability to try to repeat?
Well, the thing about Foster, as I said, Foster is scheduled to come back from some knee surgery around late January, maybe February, early February. Now, here's the thing. The chemistry of that team will be well in sync by the time he comes back. He could be the Willis Reed of the North Shore Mustangs this year. These guys are already deep. They have about 3 key players on the football team as well. Now, it's going to be very difficult. They move up to the 6A. However, the thing that's good about it for North Shore's sake is that another powerhouse team in the area, which is the Bush Broncos, they moved down to 5A. So therefore, North Shore is a clean sweep. It's theirs to lose. And speaking of Bush, Ronnie Courtney and his troops, they're led by 6'8" Eating Ewing. And he's something special to watch. He signed with Nevada. And of course, Brendan Ganaway, a 4-year letterman who signed with Southern out of Baton Rouge. And of course, Matt, that's one of your favorite spots. You can tell him which restaurants to go to down in Baton Rouge.
My stomach agrees with you. We're actually here at St. Thomas High School, and Westbury Christian and Victory Prep are playing in the background, and they're both going to be in action on Monday coming up over at the Campbell Center. It's the season tip-off. Jim, I know you got a bunch of games coming up. If you could only watch one game on Monday, which one is the must-see game of the day?
Well, the must-see game of the day for me, I'm liking the 5:30 game between Sywoods and Houston Madison. That's Samir Zahik. He signed with Vanderbilt, and he's going against Chris Harris. Chris Harris was committed to Texas A&M, who has the #2 recruiting class in the whole entire nation right now. So they're going head-to-head. The city's 2 best big men will go all offense or go against defense. Something has to give. That's 5:30. Now, of course, it's 5 games on that slate of season opener. It's going to be at the Campbell Center on Monday, November the 17th. Of course, Westbury Christian will play the 4 o'clock game against Bel Air. 2:30 game is Victory Prep versus Aldine Davis. And that 7 o'clock game is North Shore versus Nimitz, followed by the 8:30 game, the Jack Yates Lions versus Summer Creek. And that's going to be exciting to watch because Summer Creek is not in football this season. They got eliminated from postseason. They have their entire team. And this Yates team, they're hungry, have been granted back-to-back state titles in the 3A classification.
If you love high school sports in the city of Houston, the two places you need to check it out, Vype.com, RCSSports.com. And the czars of both of those sites are here with us, Matt Malatesta and Jim Hicks. And you see it right there, the polka dot towel, the Guy B. Lewis Award. 4th annual award will be given out this coming April. We want you to stay tuned to GuyBLewisAward.com, Vype.com, and RCSSports.com as we whittle down the list coming up this basketball season.